the ash. Yeah, ho, we tapping and passing like magic. No, we not asking, we see it, we grabbing. Diamonds, they flashing, go blind when I'm passing. Mask on, I'm clapping, no mask on assassin. Jugging, we snatching, all black is the fashion. We not the same, bro, just look at the fabric.
It was good, everybody. It's your boy Karma. We back with another video, man. Hey, man, it's Victory Monday, man. Cowboys defeat the Atlanta Falcons 43-3. Statement win. I feel like that was the type of win we needed to come out and establish our dominance. To say basically last week was a fluke or anomaly or something like that, but still a lot of things to clean up. And I think that's one of the most things that I'm most excited about when it comes to this team, because we're nowhere near a finished product. Like yesterday was Michael Gallup's first game back in, what do you mean, 7 games, 8 games since week 1. We still playing without Tyron Smith, who was dealing with, I think, bone spurs and his ankle or something like that. Which to me is, yes, this is the second game he missing, but to me in hindsight, I would take that, because long as he's not missing games due to that same neck and back issue that he always dealing with, to me that's a plus. Not only did he get to get his ankle right, you got extra 2 weeks off of your surgical repair, neck and back, and at this point, we just need you for the long haul. We need you to be there in the playoffs. I'd rather you miss a couple of games now and be available when we really need you, versus this happening in week 17 and we got a playoff game coming up. But yeah, man. So then you got Michael Parsons had another sack yesterday. I think all in all, if I had one concern, I probably would say Tristan Hill came back yesterday. My one concern would probably be getting a little bit more pressure off the edge. Even though George Armstrong had a sack yesterday, Michael Parsons had a sack, I just feel like more or less us eventually getting back D-Law and Randy Gregory will kind of put the icing on the cake. We'll never got more coming back, like, to be at full strength. And I think that's the scary thing. Like, we haven't been at full strength. Like, and we're 7-2 without being at full strength and dealing with injuries to the tackles and dealing with injuries to our quarterback and dealing with injuries to both our defensive ends are out, and dealing with injuries to our safeties and dealing with injuries to a couple of linebackers that missed a game, and so on and so forth. So it's like, I like where we are. I feel like we could be way better than where we are still and all, which is 7-2. We are not, because we was on our bye week already. We took our bye week already, but with the Cardinals losing yesterday, we're essentially tied at the top of the NFC. I mean, half a game back if you want to be technical, because we had a bye week already. So look at the injuries the Cardinals dealing with. Their quarterback just missed his second straight game. I think D-Hop missed the games with hamstrings. J.J. Watt out for the season. See, these are things that we dealt with early already. You know what I'm saying? We're starting to get people back slowly but surely. Tristan Hill back after tearing his ACL last year. So it's like, slowly but surely, we'll get 100% at the right time. The Rams added OBJ, but they lost Robert Woods, so that kind of like evens the playing field over there. Like, so, I mean, we're in a good position, man. Eagles won again yesterday, so they're 4-6. Real quick, I want to touch on them real quick. I feel like the more games they win, it's kind of detrimental to them building their team, because you don't want to be stuck. When you're trying to rebuild, you don't want to be stuck in no man's land. And when I say no man's land is basically in between that 6 to 8 to 9 wins round, because that means you're not good enough to make the playoffs, but also you're not bad enough to get a top 10, you know what I'm saying? Top 10 real good pick that you will need to rebuild your team. As of right now, Devontae Smith has showed up the past game or two. I mean, he looked good yesterday versus Denver. My stance on him still hasn't changed. I still think that he would be way more effective. If he is in the Cowboys offense and he could be our third receiver right now behind CD and what's the name, I think he has that type of ability that he has the game changing ability from when you got somebody to take the pressure off of him. I just don't look at him as a bona fide number one. If our job is to stop that guy, I don't look at him as that yet. And that's no knock. Then you look at, because they took Landon Dickerson, right? Landon Dickerson he's been a disappointment with their second round pick. So you need as many high picks as you can, because what you can't do is, I mean, the coaches are coaching for their job to stay there, but what you can't do is you can't be stuck in no man's land when you got mid-tier picks, because it's already proven that you're already questionable with what you pick anyway. So, I mean, why not? I mean, heighten the odds if you're getting great players, and if you do wind up getting them 3 first-round picks. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's your boy Con. Always remember to like and subscribe. Salute.